everyone, welcome. Thanks so much for stopping in. I'm Rena, and in today's Boxes and Deals, I am excited to show you 3 Sydney Grace mystery bags that I got from the Christmas in July sale. I've been waiting for months for this sale, so I went ahead and grabbed all 3 mystery boxes. Well, there was actually 6, or bags, excuse me. There was actually 6 if you count the deep and light for each color category. So there was a deep and light warm tone bag. So it's kind of supposed to be like peaches and browns. There was a deep and a light cool toned bag. So some lavenders and grays. And then a deep and a light, I think they called it colorful bag. So of course, some more adventurous color schemes in that bag. Now I went ahead and got the deep for each one, even though they do come with some face shades such as blushes. So I think mostly the transition shades and the blushes, possibly the highlighters, would be the only difference between the bags. So a deeper or lighter transition shade or blush, etc. So I went ahead just because I do have kind of, I mean, it's light to medium, but I have kind of the olive tone complexion, and I feel like a lot of the lighter shades wash me out. So I am able to work with deeper colors better. Even I could just apply them lightly and it works for me. So I went ahead and went with the deep set. All right. And the first one we'll get into is the cool toned bag. And as you can see, it has silver lettering and a silver zipper. Like that. So very keepsake, very roomy makeup bags here. All right. And I think everybody, okay. So first of all, we get, and I think each bag includes the same type of items. So each one will include a loose highlighter. And in this one, we got a loose highlighter in the shade Shooting Star. Now, some of these shades are brand new to the mystery box. I think there might have been a couple highlighters or blushes that I saw that are in their shop, but I think these are mostly new releases for the mystery bag. So Shooting Star, and it looks like a gorgeous rose gold shade. I'm not going to swatch that yet because some of these might be a gift, so I have to decide which ones. I might just kind of mix and match and I have to see which ones, I have to decide which ones I'll keep or not. All right, and then next we get a blush, and the eyeshadows and blush singles come in packets like this. So I can't see the shade unless I pull it out, unfortunately. And the shade for this is Empower. All right, and that is the shade. That is gorgeous. Looks like a kind of a more mauve tone, which makes sense with the bag. Once I decide which ones I'll be keeping and I put them in my Z palette, my magnetic palette, then I can do swatches for you. So we got, okay, before we get to the single shadows, I want to show you the loose glitter we got in this bag. So each bag will come with a blush, a loose highlighter, and a loose glitter. And this one came with the shade Berry Picking. So I'll try to get close up there. Kind of holographic, it looks like. Well, like every color. It looks like some lavender mostly with a lot of rainbow, kind of holographic, but it looks like a lavender base. Very pretty. All right, then the shadows. I think what I'll do, I do have an empty palette that I got from them that I haven't, I don't have anything in. So this is an empty palette. This is their large size, so I think it can fit up to 48 single shadows, regular shades. And I think this one's only like $14–15, so not bad. And it does have a mirror inside. All right, so the first shade we get, I'm going to have to put on my glasses for these, is To the Nines. Looks like a matte charcoal. Next is a little bit of a lighter charcoal, and it's called Boss Babe. And I'll show them to you all side by side once I get them all out. This looks like maybe a black shade or an even darker charcoal. This is called Tuxedo, so it looks like black. And it looks like a black matte or satin. I think it's matte. Oh, a lot of gray. So I'm not for sure if, besides the, like if everybody that got a light cool bag or a deep cool bag will have gotten all of the same things or not. I think so, but I'm not for sure. All right, next we got Storm Cloud, which is a charcoal shimmer. Almost looks like it has a blue tone to it or a lavender tone. And then we did finally get an actual color. And it's is on the gray side, but it is more lavender, so kind of a gray toned lavender, I guess you could say, but it has a gorgeous shimmer, so it's a silver tone lavender, I guess. And this one is called Happy Accident. So once again, the cool toned deep bag came with Shooting Star, a rose gold highlighter, the Berry Picking loose glitter, and then these shades. So we've got the black, the charcoal and gray matte, and the charcoal and lavender shimmer, and the cool mauve toned blush in the shade, what did I say? Empower. It looks similar to the one I actually purchased. Let me double check because I'm curious, because I'm wearing it right now. And no, mine is a little bit lighter. Mine is called Time Stops, and I'll show those to you side by side so you can compare if you're wondering. So this is a little bit deeper and this is very light, so it's just a nice light flush of pink. So I think either one of those would, for me, work for my skin tone. And I think this one could work for just about any fair to medium skin tone, maybe a little bit medium to deeper skin tones perhaps. All right, so that again was the deep. This is my colored rain. I think this can fit up to like 96 regular pans. And this is, if you guys want me to show it to you in another video, this is some of my collection here. All right. So next we'll do the warm toned deep bag. I love this color, and it has the gold lettering and gold zipper pull. And the loose highlighter in this one is more kind of peachy gold toned, and that one is called Honey Babe. So to compare the two, this was the cool and this is the warm. And the glitter we got in this one is called Elegant Lady. And it looks like more of a rose gold base with maybe some silvers and golds and a little bit of holographic in there as well, maybe some pinks, and side by side. All right. The blush, oops, that we got in this one is called Pure Love. By the way, I love all the names they give. Sometimes they give names in, they name them after people. This one has the press mark from the packaging, but that is gorgeous. So that is more of an actual shimmer, as you can see. There's that. This is the cool, this is the warm. I am glad I got the deep tone because these will both work for me as well. This highlighter may be a little too gold, but it would be pretty as a eyeshadow as well. You could even wet your brush or dip some solution, and that would be really pretty wet as well. I'm probably going to keep this one, especially since it's imprinted anyway. So there is, oh my gosh, that's the full swatch, and here it is blended out more. Of course, you can do it a lot lighter than that. You can use it as an eyeshadow, maybe even as a highlighter, especially for deeper skin tones, if you don't like shimmery blushes. The eyeshadows, first one is called Peach Harvest. I was not expecting this color when I saw the back, but that is what it is called. If I can, sorry. Peach Harvest. And that one is kind of imprinted as well from the packaging. It looks a little bit loose, so I'm kind of pressing it in. So that one I'll keep as well. There's that color. Kind of a, what would you call that? A taupey gold. I don't know how else to describe it. All right. Very shimmery. That'd be pretty on the, might be a little dark for inner corners, I don't know. For deeper skin tones, maybe. Then we got a, it looks like a brown matte. In the shade Peach Fuzz. So we got a peach theme going on. A warm brown. Then we have, ooh, Blushing Peach. This is really pretty. This is similar to Golden. No, I just dented my blush. This is similar to Golden Peach, which I actually have on the eyes right now. Mostly on the middle. But that's very similar, maybe a little bit lighter. I'll have to double check. I'm not gonna swatch it because if it is very similar to mine, I will give that to somebody. All right, that is gorgeous though. I love that shade, that tone. This one is pretty similar to one I already have as well, but this is called Southern Flame. I actually have Summer Heat as my transition shade, which is similar to this. The brown I have on the outer corners, but it's a little bit of a cooler, deeper brown than this one. And then the last one is called Just Peachy, which is a little bit lighter. Oh my gosh, everything's falling into my blush. So I'll show you the difference there. That one's just a little bit lighter than the other matte orange. All right, let me repress this blush that now has 2 dents in it. All right, so here are the loose, in the warm, and I just realized this has kind of a duochrome effect, so it looks gold in some lights. I don't know if you can pick it up, but and then pink in some lights. Anyway, so there is the warm. And you can tell this one's just a little bit lighter than this one here. And then the shimmer on top, so you could do a full eye look with those. Very pretty. I'm curious now how close that is to the ones that I already have. Okay, so my this one, the Golden Peach, has a little more red to it, and my orange ones, my orange mattes, are actually a little warmer than these ones. A little warm tone, but very similar. Anyway, here's Golden Peach, and here's the new one, Blushing Peach. All right, and last, let's get to the colorful bag. All right, so there's the colorful, and it has a gold as well. So the only one with the silver is the cool one. And this loose highlighter is very similar to the warm tone one, but this one is called Making Jam. And this one was from the Peach bag. Very, very similar. This one looks a little deeper and more gold. This is more peach, I think, if that makes sense. Very, very similar though. All right. The glitter in this one is called Fine Arts. And that looks like silver with rainbow holographic glitter. And the blush in this one is called Gorgeousness Pink Raz. So that's definitely more cool toned, and that's also a shimmer. So in comparison to the warm one, that is very pretty. And then, ooh, these are gorgeous. The first one I have on top is a gorgeous purple. Ooh, it's kind of messy. This is called Once in a Lifetime. That is so pretty. You know, now I'm thinking I should have grabbed 2 of each mystery bag so that I could swatch all of these for you, but I do want to give some away. The next one is called Pink Fury. These are definitely bright. And this one is kind of a green tone that's gorgeous. It's called Under the Sea. I love that one. Looks like, I'm trying to, yes, it's duochrome. So I don't know if I can pick that up for you. Can you see that? So it turns, I know it's hard to see it, but it kind of turns a bluish, almost lavender to teal to yellow green. That is gorgeous. Oh, oh, this is calling my name right here. This is called Aqua Fever. La la. And that one looks duochrome as well. It kind of turns a little bit of a deeper navy blue to a bright aqua teal. Oh my gosh, those are gorgeous. All right, yeah, one more. Ooh, and this goes with them so beautifully. Wow, this one is my favorite of the bags. And this one is called Truth and Beauty. And it's a really pretty kind of a penny copper. And it also it also has a duochrome, so it's kind of a reddish copper, and then a if I can, it turns to a kind of a gold toned copper, but I can't pick it up. Anyway, so here is the colorful one. And this is a little bit deeper than this one over here, if you can tell, and a little bit more orange copper toned. And then that light, they look very similar. And then in that light, you can see how they change. This one kind of turns more pink. There's some gorgeous beauties in here. All right, what did you think of those three? All right, let me see if I can recap. So these are the bright, warm, and cool blushes for the deep. I'm not sure which of these are the transition shades that might be different in the light or deeper bags. But there's those, the warm and the cool. Which of these would be your favorite? And then the cool kind of lavender tone, the warm kind of rose pink tone, and the bright, cool, warm, and colorful, which is actually rainbow silver holographic. And then the cool, warm, and colorful for the highlighters. Which is your favorite of those? All right, what I have on my lips right now is their Sydney Grace lip cream, and I absolutely love these. I have 3 of them now. This is my favorite shade so far, and it is called Madolyn. It is, I think, one of their darker shades. Again, this is golden peach, and then I have some brown and some transition shades. Oh, and then the Paris is in the inner corner. That's their new release. And Demure is actually an eyeshadow that I'm using of theirs that I used as a highlighter. And then I have the blush in Time Stops. So that's what I'm wearing on my face. But yeah, I'll do another video at some point and show you more of the Sydney Grace collection. Maybe I'll do swatch comparisons with same color stories, or if there's anything else in particular that you're interested in seeing, let me know in the comments. Maybe I'll even do like a palette bingo. So let me know. I also did purchase some of their eye creams, their eyeshadow creams, and look at this color. So I've used them once as an eyeshadow base and then put a little bit of eyeshadow over top of it, and it was absolutely gorgeous. So I'll play with those some more. I'll do swatches of these. I could do swatches of the lip creams, the loose shadows, the blushes, you name it. So I can do kind of a whole swatch party, palette bingo, or whatever else you would like to see. Let me know in the comments, and if you like this video, please be sure to give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.